What is up, ladies? It is me, Ramona, from the Hot Mom Project podcast. This is the best place to get practical, no bullshit advice to help you 40 plus moms get lean, toned, and confident. I've helped hundreds of moms drop 10 plus pounds, build strength, muscle, and energy, and I am here to share my secrets with you. So today's video is inspired by Mary, who reached out on my last YouTube video, and here's what she said. Could you please make a video on how to get out of a frump? When you just don't have the energy to bring yourself to work out and you start lying to yourself that looks don't matter that much, despite clearly wanting to be and look fit. It's definitely a feeling of doom and perceived helplessness that the amount of effort and discipline required to achieve your goal is too big and too far away, so you throw in the towel altogether because it seems as achievable as personally flying to the moon. Ladies, I can relate to this on so many levels. Like, can any of you moms relate to this? Just say yes in the comments so Mary knows that she is not alone. Now, I have a feeling that because this is such a sensitive topic, that it is going to offend some of you. Let's dive in. There's a couple of things here. When you say that you don't have the energy to bring yourself to work out, if this is physical energy, then a big reason for this is your food. If you're feeling physically drained, just take an honest look at what you're eating throughout the day, because your food has a direct impact on your energy levels. Also, if you're generally sedentary, like if you don't exercise much, then you're going to feel more tired. So if your physical energy is down, just look at 1, are you eating the right foods? And 2, are you generally active? Now, you spoke a lot about feelings and thoughts in the comments. So I'm going to talk about mental energy here, because I have a feeling that that's where your struggle lies. So first off, there's a lot of hate towards this hustle culture. You're not normal if you're disciplined and just going after your fitness goals. So we as a culture over the past few years, we've been moving towards settling. And hard work is generally being viewed as a negative obsession. And people will encourage that. For example, if you told someone that you were getting up at 5 a.m. to work out because your day is so busy and you've just got to fit it in somewhere, they'll be like,
"You're crazy. I would rather stay in bed."
But if you go crying to someone about why you can't work out because you're so tired, they'll be like,
"Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You deserve a break."
They'll actually encourage you to push your fitness goals aside. So here's another example. Let's say you go out with a group of people and you say no to the alcohol, or you order your meal with the salad instead of the fries. People are going to ask you, are you on a diet? Are you on some weight loss plan? I've even heard people say to me when I ordered a burger, finally, some normal, good food. Like, what in the actual fuck? So healthy food is not normal? And so first off, this is what we're surrounded with. Eating clean, now you're the outcast. Skipping drinks to work out, now you're obsessed. So we're basically being told that it is normal and good to be unhealthy, that having the discipline to fuel your body and work on your fitness is obsessive. So while I absolutely believe that fitness is not a shape or a size, self-love to me has a completely different meaning. Like, self-love to me is taking care of your body by not overfeeding it or not stacking on unhealthy fat. It's helping your body move and perform better through regular exercise, lifting weights to strengthen your bones and fight aging. This is self-love. You love your body enough to do the things that will help it last longer, move better, and feel good. And so my point with this is, you're constantly being influenced by society, by people and culture telling you that it is okay to not stick to your goals. And so you don't really feel that push to work on yourself. Now, for the second part about looks don't matter that much, I feel like this is also heavily influenced by society again. There's this whole body positive movement going on in our day and age, right? And I am thankful for this in a sense that it helps a lot of us women who struggle with body dysmorphia like our whole lives to finally accept our body for the way it is. But this picks up from the first point, where it's almost taboo now to focus on looks. Yes, it's great to want to be stronger, to be more active. These are all the benefits of exercising. But I'm here to tell you that working out because you want to look good or you want to look a certain way is perfectly fine, especially in your 30s, even more so in your 40s. Looking good is the biggest flex. Like you could dress up in a $400 dress but look like a tied up sausage. Or you could be spending $500 on makeup, but then your back is pouring out of your bra. Now, I'm not talking about genetic stuff, all right? Like bone structure, your eyes. I'm specifically talking about health and fitness. Most of the markers of what people find attractive in other people are health markers, like muscle tone, great skin, tiny waist, healthy hair, right? So society can pretend like those things don't matter, but they absolutely do. Wearing that tight dress on date night when you've clearly worked on your body and you look fit versus everything bulging in different places and then you're tugging your dress to hide your belly, to hide those love handles. Like you cannot deny that looking good seriously affects your confidence. And there is nothing wrong with taking pride in how you look. You know, I've been on so many calls with moms and I have heard them say, customers don't take me seriously at my job because I'm overweight. And I ask, why? And they say, because I look like I don't care about my body. And so why would I care about them? This is their truth. I didn't make this up. Meanwhile, I've had the exact opposite experience where it's easy for me to get help or get what I want because I have body confidence and my inner confidence is so high. And so argue all you want about visuals don't matter. Like this is the first thing that stands out when someone looks at you. You're going to dinner, you're going to work, you're taking your kids to events. If you let your body go because I don't need to look good, your confidence when you walk, when you talk to people, everything goes lower when you don't look good. Now, here's something interesting. When I speak to a mom, like a random mom, not a client, and if they say, oh, I don't work out to look good, they will always reveal later that they've been slacking on their workouts for months or for years, aka they're fucking lazy. They don't want to do what the fit moms are doing. So they tell themselves this story so they can settle and feel good about being overweight. They don't want to put in the work. And so my point with this is, when your brain says looks don't matter that much, they actually do. And this lowered body confidence is going to seep into all the other areas of your life. Now, lastly, to cover this part where she says it's definitely a feeling of doom and perceived helplessness, that the amount of effort and discipline required to achieve your goal is too big and too far away, so you throw in the towel altogether because it seems as achievable as personally flying to the moon. So here's the story. When I turned 41, I went through a couple of things in my health and personal life and it really shook me. And what followed was a series of attacks from the universe where everything seemed to be going wrong. So more and more health issues were coming up. My personal life was falling apart and I was taking a lot of hits and I became really scared. I thought I had lost my essence, who I was, because I was this strong, independent, badass, but I only saw a weak, scared mom every time I looked in the mirror, just waiting for the next shitstorm to hit. And it was then that I decided to work on my mindset. I started waking up an hour earlier, going for a morning walk, listening to personal development audiobooks and podcasts. Ladies, this one thing completely changed my life. I was, and I still am, filling my brain with hope, motivation, and positivity first thing in the morning. It gave me a reality check. The reason my life was falling apart was because I was allowing fear to rule me. And I allowed it to push me into a corner of feeling sorry for myself. It was comfortable for a while until it got painful. I realized that this was all in my head and that I was attracting more shit into my life only because I was scared. And with this realization, everything changed. And in one line, I'll tell you what to do if you're in this situation. When you feel fear, lean in, because that is the door to the next level of you. Most women are not willing to lean in and do the things that they fear. And that's when the excuses start coming up. It's too hard. I don't have the discipline. It's going to take too long. I'm not someone who can achieve these big goals. But this fear you're feeling is literally the universe extending its hand out to you saying, here's your opportunity. If you overcome this fear and if you do what needs to be done, you're going to unlock that next level. And that's why it's so important for you to keep working on your mindset every day. Like, we have to constantly brainwash ourselves into believing that those big goals are achievable. Because our brains are constantly looking for and attracting fear just to keep us safe. your brain is going to tell you to stay where it's comfortable. So if you want to level up, you've got to be the one controlling your mind, not the other way around. And you do this by starting your day listening to podcasts, audiobooks on self-improvement, success stories, and personal development. Most people give up even before they start something because deep down, they don't believe that they are capable of doing those things. So if you feel fear, that is your chance to break through. Now, there is nothing special about me or any mom who has the body that you want. We believe and we do the things even if we're scared. And that's what gets us to that next level. I can't count the number of clients when they first come to me and they say, Ramona, I have been trying 5-10 years to drop that fat. I have tried everything. I do not believe I'm going to see that number drop on the scale. Guess what? 12 weeks in, they're down 10, 15, 20 pounds and they're in shock. Now, I honestly believe that the gym teaches you life skills. It teaches you that you have to put in the reps day after day, month after month, and you will not see results right away. The gym teaches you that you need to trust the process. Keep putting in the reps, even if you don't see instant results. But you have to believe that every workout you do, especially when you don't feel like it, this is going to take you another step closer to your goal. So you make that choice every day. You give in to the fear, you come up with the lame excuses, you throw in the towel, you allow the universe to just break you, just like everyone else. Or wake up first thing in the morning, fill your brain with courage through positive reinforcement and smack fear in the fucking face, because you're a badass. Overcoming fear is your ticket to becoming the best version of you. Alright ladies, I hope that you got something from this. If you're already a badass and if you're not seeing results because you're doing all the wrong things, reach out, send me an email, send me a text, and I will see if I can help you reach your fitness goals. Crush your day.